Hello everyone. Today I would like to share with you a little known and surprising fact about Jose Rizal, a well-known national hero of the Philippines. Rizal was born on June 19, 1861 in Calamba, near Manila. His life was as tumultuous as a thrilling novel. Textbooks refer to him as the father of Philippine independence, but in fact, he was an amazingly versatile man. In this issue, we will take a closer look at the surprising true face of Rizal. His linguistic prowess, his talent as an artist, and even his unknown love life. What did he see and what did he leave behind in his short 35-year life? We will tell you what he saw and what he left behind in his short life of 35 years, along with some surprising facts. Chapter 1. Incredible language ability. Lasard's language skills were unbelievable even today. He was able to speak a staggering 22 languages, which he mastered flawlessly. Spanish, English, French, German, Italian, and of course Latin, Greek, and Arabic. And not only could he speak these languages, he could read and create literary works in them. Of particular interest is his study of Japanese. During his 43-day stay in Japan in 1888, he learned the basics of Japanese. In his diary from that time, he wrote such phrases as "Ohio" and "arigato" in hiragana. He also showed a strong interest in ukiyo-e prints and studied Japanese art and culture in depth. His learning methods were also noteworthy. Whenever he learned a new language, he always read through literary works written in that language. For example, when learning German, he read Goethe's Faust in the original. His German teachers of the time were astonished at the depth of his understanding. Even more amazingly, Rizal was able to write letters in different languages with both hands simultaneously. The way he wrote in Spanish with his right hand and German with his left at the same time was like that of a circus performer. This special ability suggests that he used his brain differently than most people. Modern neuroscientists analyze such abilities as a special talent that allows balanced use of both hemispheres of the brain. It is believed that Rizal's ability to acquire language was due not only to his ability to memorize, but also to his deep insight into the nature of language. Chapter 2. Innovation as a doctor. As an ophthalmologist, Rizal was at the forefront of technology in Europe at the time. The techniques he learned at the University of Heidelberg, Germany, were innovative and still unknown in the Philippines at that time. Of particular note was his mother's cataract surgery performed in 1887. Imagine, his beloved mother's eyesight was in his hands. The night before the surgery, he could not sleep at all. However, the surgery was a great success. His mother Theodora's sight was restored, and this success was decisive for his reputation as a doctor. In addition to his innovative treatments, the way he treated patients at his practice was also noteworthy. He did not charge poor patients for consultations, and sometimes even advanced them the cost of their medicines. In addition, superstition and folk medicine were rampant in those days. Rizal had a flexible attitude, preaching the importance of scientific medicine while at the same time acknowledging the positive aspects of traditional healing methods. Of particular interest is his approach to preventive medicine. He preached the importance of prevention rather than cure after illness. For example, he taught children to wash their hands and explained the importance of clean water. This was a very progressive idea at the time. He also made an effort to make medical knowledge accessible to the general public. He translated medical books into local languages and held workshops to teach simple first aid methods. This could be called a pioneering example of what we call health education today. Chapter 3. Talent as an artist. Lasard's artistic talent blossomed from an early age. His oil painting, Sacred Heart, which he painted at the age of 8, showed a skill that rivaled that of adults. His paintings are characterized by the realism of his meticulous attention to detail and his unique use of color. Particularly noteworthy is his talent for sculpture. Even while in prison, his creative spirit never waned. He continued to create elaborate sculptures using soap, and his Grim Reaper Leading to Victory is a must-see among his works. Using only one match, he depicts the Grim Reaper spreading his wings and guiding the goddess of victory. The level of detail in this work is enough to make even contemporary miniaturists' tongues wag. He also excelled at landscapes, and his sketches from his travels are a valuable record of his work. In particular, the landscapes he painted during his stay in Germany vividly depict the European cityscapes of the time. These works are not only valuable as works of art, but also as important historical documents. Chapter 4. Love and Aside as a Poet. Lasard's romantic history is like a love story. His relationships with 13 women are documented, and each love has a profound story to tell. The most famous is his love affair with his first love, Segunda Katipunan. They met at a young age and had a pure love affair. However, Lasard's parents objected and the two were separated. This experience became the inspiration for his later novel, Noli Me Tangere. Another fateful encounter was with an Irishwoman, Josephine Bracken. She was an English teacher in Hong Kong and met Rizal as a patient. At first, their relationship was that of doctor and patient, but they gradually developed a deep affection for each other. Their correspondence still strikes a chord with readers today. His poems beautifully express the feelings of the moment. Of particular note is the poem, My Last Farewell, written on the eve of his execution. Farewell, my beloved country. O pearl in the sun. My life, for the sake of my love for you, I offer it to you. This poem expresses his deep love for his country and his fond farewell to his loved ones. As a poet, Rizal was not just a lyric poet. His poems always reflect his keen observation of society and his deep love for people. Chapter 5. Scientific Achievements. Rizal's scientific achievements are highly regarded even today. His contributions in the field of zoology are particularly noteworthy. He discovered a new species of lizard in Mindanao in 1889. This species was named Draco lazari, and still bears his name today. But that was not his only achievement as a scientist. As early as the end of the 19th century, he was preaching the importance of environmental protection. He sounded the alarm about soil runoff and climate change caused by deforestation and advocated sustainable agricultural practices. He was also deeply interested in ethnology. He traveled throughout the Philippines, recording the customs and languages of ethnic minorities. These records have become a valuable resource for modern researchers. Thus, Jose Rizal was more multifaceted than we can imagine. Revolutionary, physician, artist, scientist, poet. Above all, as a man who loved people deeply, his life has much to offer us today. Let me conclude with a quote from Rizal. Youth is the hope of the future. Youth is the hope of the future. A single seed will eventually produce an abundant harvest. Every action we take creates the future. These words express a deep trust and hope for the next generation. The future that Rizal dreamed of may indeed be in the hands of each and every one of us. Thank you for watching this video so far. If you found this video interesting, please subscribe to our channel and give us a high rating. See you next time.